Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our proprietary scans for the coming session. These are going to be for leading equities for Wednesday, May 30th, 2013. We had very decisive scans yesterday to the downside, uh, and they definitely manifested themselves and they really played out well for us. But today we're not getting quite as universal a reading from the overall scans. Definitely here to the buy side today. As you can see, there's really nothing on the sell side. A couple of these buys do have some nice movement with them and also some volume. This Altera's got an upside CPS buy and is right now tracking 127% of its typical volume. So there's definitely some good movement out there for solar. It's got an open close deviation, as does Juniper. So definitely those will be the things that I'm going to be initially focusing on for tomorrow's session. Financials are kind of a mixed bag. Some to buy, some to sell. Sallie Mae was run up really strongly this morning, kind of along with Fannie Mae, but is really starting to give back now. Have downside signals for tomorrow on much greater than typical volume. So it finally got to that one. Looks like it's a little bit exhausted for now. Nice upside condition here in the CME group. This one's 3.5% above the day's open and trading well above typical volume. As far as the energy names are better to buy here. Got a couple of camouflage buys. Those are the ones that are a little bit more subtle and that other folks may not really be so tuned into, so make sure you take a look at those. Got that condition in RIG, Schlumberger, and Exxon. As far as the generals go, not too many signals here, but we are a little bit better to buy on balance. The only real downside signal is Comcast, which is 2% below the day's open and on some pretty good volume. Housing names are mixed, some to buy, some to sell, but for the most part they're fairly weak. Toll Brothers is really weak today, has a downside CPS signal. Was looking at that one earlier, really just couldn't find a clean entry for that one, unfortunately. Transports are definitely to the buy side here. We've got camouflage signals in Norfolk, UNP, and UPS. And lastly, commodities are better to buy on balance. Played some of these commodity names long today, and that worked out well. So definitely going to be looking at especially the precious metals type stocks to see if they can follow through tomorrow. Keep in mind that we do have a 13 secret exhaustion in the daily chart of the GDX ETF. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.